A massive fire broke out early this morning, damaging 5 homes. We have team coverage of this devastating fire tonight, starting with Marguerite Incardoni, who was on the scene this morning.
Just before 5:30 this morning, the Lafayette Fire Department responded to a call of a structure fire on Wilmington Circle.
The call came out that there was a structure fire, and our first engine company arrived, and there were 2 residence structures that were currently in flames.
Despite the 4-minute response time, the flames spread to 5 total homes, some being completely destroyed. Only 1 person was taken to the hospital.
Everybody had gotten out of the 2. A Good Samaritan was able to get 1 gentleman from his yard to across the street that had smoke inhalations and was taken to IU Hospital, which has now been flown to Eskenazi for smoke inhalation and heat to the lung tissue.
While the Lafayette Fire Department continues to investigate the initial cause of the fire, they believe they know how it spread so quickly.
With houses being built this close and the new residential codes that allow certain materials, the radiant heat from one structure radiates to the other structure, which is plastic siding. And the plastic siding then gets to ignition temperature, and then that structure's on fire, and it just keeps going like a domino effect.
Inspector Trent remarks that despite the devastation, residents were able to escape because of smoke detectors.
The main thing is the family with the small children, their smoke detectors went off, and their alarms, as you can hear behind us, are still sounding, and alerted them to get out. So thank goodness for that.
The Lafayette Fire Department does have a free smoke alarm program. For more information, you can visit the City of Lafayette website or call the fire department at 765-807-1000. Marguerite Incardoni, Star City News, Lafayette.
Continuing our team coverage now, Star City's Hannah Grace spoke to an eyewitness to the blaze and learns more about how it caused so much damage so quickly.
The footage you are seeing was sent to Star City News by a viewer who witnessed the early morning fire.
I ran in and got my phone and I called, and they said they had had a couple other calls and people were on their way. So I came out and started filming it, and it started as what looked like one house, and then I saw yet another flame start, and I knew it was more than that.
Diane Richards, who lives nearby and saw the fire, tells Star City News how scary it was to watch the houses go up in flames.
Well, there was black smoke. It was very frightening, and I was very concerned for our neighbors. This is a tragedy in our neighborhood.
Lafayette Fire Inspector Todd Trent tells Star City News that the houses that burnt down were between 12 and 20 feet apart. With so many housing divisions coming up around Greater Lafayette, it is a concern that a fire like this could happen again.
It is a concern. We see this one that we have here. A few years ago, there was an incident that was involving, I believe, 7 on the west side. So as the Builders Association and stuff of that nature lobbies for easier codes, we will have continual issues.
Star City News has reached out to the Builders Association of Greater Lafayette, but has yet to hear back. Star City News spoke with many neighbors who were not willing to be on camera right now as they're still dealing with the tragedy of these fires. Hannah Grace, Star City News, Lafayette.